what is a Chinese? What is a Hawaiian? Might look like you, might look like a Hawaiian, but they're Chinese. We had a 6'6" native coming here, sitting right down there. Look at Sun Yat-sen, my uncle. What's his name? Wong. So you know what is a Chinese in Hawaii? So we can honestly say, thanks to the sugar masters of Hawaii, today we have over 100 ethnic groups living peacefully in Hawaii and over 100 religions in Hawaii. My family alone, we have 10 bloodlines. Our only daughter married Ihara. What is Ihara? Japanese. What school their daughters go to? Hawaiian school, Kamehameha. You know what I mean? It goes on all the time, every day over here. Japanese, Chinese, Hawaiian, mix up. So, even of Chinatown, okay. Come here. This small exhibit tells you about our Chinatown. Honolulu Chinatown has been established by mainland China, People's Republic of China, as the #1 overseas colony, 1795. Nobody else in the whole world can be, so we are recognized by mainland China as the #1 overseas Chinatown. Nobody else can go that far. Chinese been in Hawaii since 1787. So we've been here a long time. So these are what our Chinatown looked like before the white man took it over in 1898 at Buena. You can see our Chinatown is different in this way. From the very beginning, 1795 till today, it has always been multiracial, multicultural. Never ever been like your Chinatown, Chinese, you know. It's always been like an international village. Chinese, Japanese, Hawaiians, Portuguese, other Caucasians, all together here in 1795. Okay? Now, American missionaries, when they came over here, they built up their own damn military. American citizen military now. Big way. They did not like the Chinese, even though they brought thousands over here to make billions of dollars for them. The Chinese that sacrificed their lives working on the sugar plantation. Where do you think the sugar was coming from during America's Civil War in 1861, 62, 63? Yeah. Who did all the dirty work for them? The Chinese. Where do you think they got the money from to pull up Iolani Palace? That was blood money. Tell me about it, you know. My grandfather worked on American Railroad, 13,000 Chinese one side, 13,000 Irishmen the other side, making American Railroad. My grandfather was tall, 6'2". And then he built the northern route from Duluth, Minnesota to Kalama, Washington. So I know a lot about our Chinese history on the mainland too. So anyway, the American missionaries, when they first came over here in 1820, they took it over. That was the end of the Kingdom of Hawaii. It became a false kingdom after 1820 because they became the dictators. They used the Chinese for their benefit, not only over here, but in the States too. Right? So, they took over the Hawaiian Islands, lock, stock, and barrel. And they formed 5 corporations called the Big Five. They got all of the land in their pockets today. Today, every island you see, these Big Five own the land, the best land. They never pay 1 penny for it. So, in 1893, they just dissolved the so-called false kingdom. And the following year, 1894, they formed their own nation. American citizen nation now, called the Republic of Hawaii. That's what happened. 1894. 4 years later, 1898, they were able to persuade their mother country, the United States, to take it over. So after 1898, we became part of the United States. That's how we became citizens. We never asked to be American citizens. But what are we going to do about it? Because there's American citizen missionaries, friends and relatives, they build up the big military. They don't like Chinese, it's all in my book too. Why? Because the Chinese all had Hawaiian blood and they supported the Hawaiian people for their independence. Now, the United States took it over, Chinatown, Hawaii, everything what you see today, 1898, 1899, right here in Chinatown, they discovered one of our Chinese had the bubonic plague that was brought over by a fat rat. You gotta understand that our harbor at any one time was a thriving port of call. We had 50 to over 100 trading ships mostly from Europe in our harbor here. And one of those ships had the Norwegian brown rat, and the Norwegian brown rat had the flea with a bubonic plague. So that's when they discovered that Chinese man like this was inflicted with the bubonic plague. Right away, the white Water Health here got scared because they knew that this disease killed millions of people in Europe. So they said, let's get rid of the rat. How are we going to get rid of the rat? Let's burn Chinatown. There's a map of Chinatown made by a white man, Water Health, in 1899. How are we going to burn Chinatown? There they listed block by block, 1, 2, 3, 4. How are they going to burn it? Deliberately and systematically. Before they burned Chinatown, the American soldiers surrounded Chinatown. If we live in Chinatown, we can't escape. Because the military of the territory of Hawaii mandate you to stay put because you are on the quarantine. At first, the white Water Health tried to persuade some of their white doctors to come to our Chinatown to assess the problem. You know what? The white doctors refused to come to Chinatown because they didn't want to catch Chinese disease. Everything they blame on the Chinese. So what did they do? They hired a Chinese doctor, Dr. Lee, it's in my book. Dr. Lee, even today, he's known as the dead doctor, the no good doctor. Why? Because his job was to come into Chinatown, inspect the building block by block, and if he found somebody like this, and he indicated this person had a disease, now whether this person is alive or dead, if there's a controlled fire across the street, throw in a fire. So, we are standing right here. This building is owned by the city of Honolulu. 15 years ago when they dug up this footing, the ground for the footing, they uncovered human remains. I asked the government, were these ancient Hawaiian bones? Because we're standing on ancient Honolulu village that goes back 2,000 years. The river's right here. They told me no. How old the bones are? Oh, a little over 100 years. So putting two and two together, gotta be from the action of the Dr. Lee, the good doctor. You ask any old-time doctor over here in Honolulu, whether they're Caucasian, Japanese doctors, or Chinese doctors, they'll tell you, yeah, that Dr. Lee was a dead doctor. So, how they burned Chinatown, this is the map they use, and then if you live in block 1 and they're going to burn it today, you and your brothers and sisters and your